Hello and welcome. This is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming everyone to my channel with all my love and all my heart. This is such a beautiful, exciting time. I love the holiday seasons. We are in the month of December. Can you believe it? We're at the end of 2021 already. And the year has been quite interesting, has it not? Time to reflect, time to look at. But all for that a little bit later. What I am bringing forth for us today is a reading to look at what's opening up in the month of December as we are closing out the year before we begin 2022. What are the energies coming up, unfolding in different areas and aspects of our lives? So this is a general reading, so apply it as it resonates for you. So let's begin. Energies for the month of December. What's opening up, angels? No place like home, and this one wanted to come too. Building blocks. No place like home. Yes, with this holiday season, we're spending time with family. We're spending time with loved ones. We're spending time with friends who are family, and also questions and emotions regarding home, what we consider home. Perhaps some of us are not in the place where the home is in a happy place, or you are in a happy place in a home. There is conflict at that, and in this month this energy is going to be highlighted. And I also feel that this is also a time for inner contemplation, when there's so much happiness and joy that's around in the air, in the collective. But each one of us goes through our own cycle. So not every person is going in the upswing when the entire collective is in that upswing. That's an energy that's I'm picking up both. And I do feel that there is a shift, there is a change that's on hand, because we're seeing the energy of number 50. So fives are about change. Fives are about higher learning, higher understanding. There's a growth. And you are perhaps reevaluating what a home means. You are reevaluating, you are re-energizing what it means to create a foundation. What it means to create a foundation on which you're building a home. Okay, when we talk about a home, this is not a physical home. It's where you feel that sense of comfort, the coming together, the joy, the happiness, the beautiful, blissful moments. And I also feel, as this year is closing up, and I feel number 28 is important, so perhaps 28th of December. If I didn't mention, I am doing this reading for the month of December. What I am feeling is I'm definitely seeing a restructuring. You are rebuilding yourself. You are reevaluating and building what is safety and security for you. Beautiful energies to begin. We'll take one more from this deck. Energy for the month of December for the collective. This one wants to come, and then it was going back. So perhaps this one speaks of happy ending. There's a lot of yellow. Yellow is that energy of the sun, the shine, the growth, the abundance, the happiness, the joy, the optimism. So perhaps, like I said, it hasn't been that happy. It hasn't been that joyful, the year, or within your home, in your relationships, in your works. We've gone through some challenging periods. However, you are rebuilding yourself. In this month, you are rebuilding yourself on what brings you happiness in this now moment. In this now moment, what is it that I can do to bring happiness and joy in my life? I may not have had a full-fledged, the way I've thought, as a 10 of cups, as a happily ever after. But what is it that I can do? What is it that I can release is the big energy here with the building blocks. Okay. Energy for the month of December. Compassion, 9. So 9s are important, right? This was number 9-3, higher learning, closing out cycles. And this is the energy of number 9. So if you're seeing the number 9s, it is quite open and predominant for you at this time, where You're being asked to be very loving towards yourself and towards others. Take a gentler approach. Be softer and gentler. Try to find the happiness in the every moment that you are given, or in as many moments as you can and as you can try. And as you try and bring in more moments of happiness and joy in your life, more joy is going to unfold. Okay? I do feel that the big focus, which is not surprising, is home and what you consider as a home. Home in a place of a company, in an organization, in an actual home, family, friends. Let's have a look at from tarot. What is the energy of December? What's opening up for the collective, angels? Okay, so many want to jump out. The first one, the Page of Swords. Then I saw the Hierophant, the Emperor actually. Then we have the Nine of Swords. Then we have the Queen of Cups. Then we have the Judgment. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Oh, how beautiful is that? That's perfect. We'll begin with this. And what I am seeing at the bottom of the deck, look at that. At the bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands, which again is like the 1111 portal. It's like a happy home. It is about the building blocks, okay? So it's a coming together. Some of you, of course, right off the bat, I'm feeling like some of you are really celebrating. Okay, this is like a beautiful time for celebration, a coming together, perhaps a reunion within your family, and someone that you had a big, long separation with. I feel like a coming together, proposals, weddings, celebrations. This is definitely on the cards here for you. And for those of you who have yet to experience this and are a little bit further along in the journey on and solidifying what you consider as a happiness, what you consider as a building blocks, this month, by the end of this year, which is the month of December, there is a completion that is taking place for you, a solid completion. You're going to complete a learning, you're going to complete an understanding. There may be some things that you will kind of put an end to. It could be certain relationships, it can be certain jobs, and you kind of move through that energy, because as you're releasing and letting go of something that perhaps you had believed to be very happy, or that was my forever place, my forever job, or that forever person, and now you're going through this conflicting period. But I do feel that happiness is on the cards here for you. There is going to be a happy ending, okay, towards all of this. There is a learning and a growth that's taking place here. So let's first begin with the first energy that's coming up, and the month of December. What I see here is news, okay? There is a new beginning. This is the Page of Swords. This Page of Swords speaks of new thoughts, inspired ideas, inspiration on how to build your life, how to move forward and create stability, okay, to overcome the fears, and how you can move forward with greater love and compassion, and how you can completely start your life all over again with the Judgment card. So we're beginning the energy with the Page of Swords. We're moving into something that's very solid, the Emperor, something that's very, this person has a very strong vision. Okay, he's materially safe, is emotionally stable, has a lot of structure. The Four of Wands is about structure and stability. So this person has a lot of structures in place, okay, a lot of plans, a big vision, okay. So there may be some ideas that you get inspired during this holiday season, during this month of December, and that you may be inspired on how am I going to build my empire, okay? How am I going to rise to fame? What is it that I need to do? So there'll be some new ideas. I do feel new news coming to you, through other people, and I do feel a big connection with family with that. But there may be some hidden fears that come up, anxieties that come up. Okay, fear of failure, fear of success, hows and what, and how am I going to build? Will I be able to build? How will I do it? Those kind of fears that come up. So you're being asked during this journey, whatever this news is, whatever this inspiration is, whatever this new beginning is that's coming to you in the month of December, to take a more emotionally balanced approach. Be compassionate towards yourself, be forgiving to others, and look through the way of emotions. Even though this is a beautiful inspired idea of the mind, but the way forward is clearing out negative emotions, clearing out negative thought patterns, and getting clarity. Because this is the Judgment card. You're moving towards an absolutely new beginning. This is a call. Okay, this is a call of judgment. Do you really want to be in that relationship? Do you really want to be in that job? Is it in alignment with your truth? Is it what makes you feel like warm and fuzzy, and this is like a wonderful place where there's growth, there's nurturance, there's respect, there's money, there's, all the happiness and everything? Is that the place? Or it's time for you to let that go, release those fears, and start afresh. There is a brand new, fresh, huge illumination, huge amount of clarity coming in. Okay, this Judgment call is asking and seeking and pushing forth for this clarity to come forth. This is for the month of December. Let's go a little bit deeper into the messages of each of these. So let's look at what are these news. What is this Page of Swords bringing for the people in the month of December? Page of Swords. Page of Swords is going to be like a new idea, new inspiration, new thoughts or news that comes in. What is this bringing? Perhaps it's going to open up. I'm feeling like fears opening up. Okay? Old fears. Old fears about, will I be seen? It could be in a relationship, it can be in work. Will this relationship come to fruition? Will this home that I'm building really become the home that I have always dreamed of, that I've always wanted? Okay, because we got the devil energy here. And this is speaking of here in terms of, will my projects really take flight? Will they? There is a new idea that's coming in. There is a new it could be a proposal that comes in. Someone suggests to start a partnership. Someone suggests to start a way forward where you are going to be taking on a leadership role, where I see you taking a leadership role. So there may be just some old fears, okay, some old fears. But I also feel that what's coming up with this Page of Swords is bringing, it's so amazing. The Page of Swords is bringing the Page of Cups, meaning you are bringing your heart and mind in balance. You're just starting to bring your heart and mind in balance. You're letting go of the fears, okay, devil energy, okay, is being released by the sun. It's a lot of illumination coming in. So the Page of Swords is illuminating. How are these fears valid? What are they rooted in? What is it that I can bring illumination to? What is it that I can release that is not my own? There are cycles, there are things that we can control, and there are things that are outside of our control. So this is bringing in that illumination for you on what is it that I can control and how is it that I can begin small. Perhaps it could be that you need to begin the relationship again and you need to apologize in there. That could be a starting point, and there may be old fears on how it will be received. You've got to go with your inner instinct. You've got to trust. To start afresh is to be honest. Be honest to what's your truth. So this Page of Swords is asking for you to look at what is your truth. And are you in alignment with your truth? And bringing the heart and mind in balance. Okay, using both your intellect and your emotions. Okay, to bring things to light. Okay, let's look at what the Emperor is bringing. What is this Emperor energy in the month of December? Okay, I love it. So what we have, what the Emperor energy is bringing is slow and steady. Okay, I got my eye on the big picture. That's what the Emperor energy is, the eye on the big picture. I see the eye on the big picture. I know how to get there, and I'm going to begin small. See, we started small. You're starting to plant new seeds, new ideas, new growth. It's a rebuilding that's taking place. Okay, rebuilding of whatever different aspects of your life. It could be 4 different aspects of your life that you're working and working on. It could be in a financial. It could be in your home front, physically, actually physical location. It could be in relationships. It could be about within your own spiritual energy. That's what the Emperor is asking of you. Keeping the vision in mind that this is where I'm headed. I'm going to go, take it slow and steady, but this Knight of Pentacles is considered one of the slowest earth-moving energies in tarot, meaning nothing can go slower than this. But the Knight of Pentacles is for sure going to make it to the end game, which is the King of Pentacles, which is the highest of the suit. Okay, the King or the Queen of Pentacles, which is where you have your legacy, where you are wealthy to whatever it is that you have decided is wealth that's important for you, where you have enough abundance and prosperity and wealth in your life, and not only for yourself, but for people around you. That's where the King is headed. So you're headed towards the Emperor status. You're headed towards a big destiny. You're headed towards building an empire, whatever that empire looks like for you. But you are starting afresh. You're starting new. You're infusing this month your energy, your ideas, your action steps with this energy of go-getter, and also not giving up, having a high vision and going forward step by step, taking inspired action. So taking inspired action towards your goals is what's opening up in this month. Okay, so do not give up. You've got this beautiful pearl. Hold that in your heart. Okay, take that, look at it. Okay, what is filling your cup? If this is what's bringing happiness and joy, continue to build from that place of joy. Illuminate all your fears, okay? Because I'm seeing the fear card come up again. We got the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck for this part of the Emperor. So there are those old fears, but are those fears really warranted is a question. So I'm seeing 2 9 of Swords in the month of December. It may be just too much stuff going on, maybe too much holiday stuff. So really what's important, yes, you want to have everything impeccable, you want to have everything going, you want everybody to get along. But at the end of the day, let's just take what is and enjoy this moment in this now. So releasing the fears by taking small steps, and that way you are breaking down a large goal in attainable goals. This is like an attainable goal. You do something. Okay, I've taken this first step. Now I do the second step. So you don't get overwhelmed. So this is also the energy of an overwhelm is what I'm feeling. So don't get overwhelmed with the things that you have to do. You got it. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your goals. Okay, so now let's look at the next one. Let me put it this way so I can see. Next one is the 9 of Swords. Okay, we got plenty, but let's have a look. Why are we getting up in our head? Why are we getting a bit of an overwhelm? Okay, let's have a look. Movement. And the 3 of Wands. Okay, so perhaps this overwhelm that you're feeling with this 9 of Swords is about how do I really learn my lesson? Have I learned my lesson? Will I be able to grow tall from these difficulties, these challenges, these things that didn't work out, that were not really happy, and I had put my time and energy and intention in it? Everybody else seems to be happy. Everybody else seems to be celebrating and having all these wonderful feasts and come together. And I don't have that. Will I ever be able to make it happen? So those are some of these underlying fears that create a block in our energy. And so be mindful in this month that look at how far you have come in your journey. Here's the 3 of Wands. Before we move to the 4 of Wands, look at how tall and amazing you are. Look at all that you have built. start to create an accomplishment list. Start to see and look at how far your journey has been, not how little you have accomplished. Imagine and see and write down all that you have done, okay? And all that you are capable of. Okay? We don't have to know all the answers. We don't have to know the entire plan to start taking the steps forward. Just continue to build on these. You know, you started this. We got the Knight of Pentacles. As you're building it, know and see yourself in a different light, that you are protected, that you are guided, that you have come a long way. It may not have been to the goal that you had set, but rather than putting yourself down, this is the time to honor yourself, to appreciate yourself, create that nurturance for yourself. Hey, good job. I did well. Right. So as the new year comes in, I'm going to build upon this and I'm working towards it, and it's wonderful. And you are the charioteer. You, the soul, are the charioteer. So look at the fear for what it really is. Take charge of that part of the mind. Okay. So what is going to awaken and what is going to deepen is we got this energy. What you don't see that's pushing you forward is this Queen of Wands. This is this intuitive person who's very much in demand, is very into the public eye, is very recognized, is visionary, is passionate, is dreamy, is, you know, this person has this aura about them. It's very magnetic, okay? So allow your magnetism to shine through, because I did see with the Devil and the Sun, and in this particular deck, it's not fully lit. There is this eye that's covered. There is that path. So allow yourself to keep growing and learning. Don't allow these past fears or perhaps these blemishes to hold you back. Continue to move and build forward. And okay, I have peacock feathers there, and there's the peacock, allowing your uniqueness. Okay, these marks that you have, these wounds that you went through, you experienced, the trauma that you experienced, don't let that completely define you. Own that. There's no need to hide that. Own it. It's part of the journey. Yes, I went obsessive. Yes, I went compulsive. Yes, I got angry. Yes, I did that. I understand. I own it. So I own my perfections. It is in the imperfection that I'm perfect. It is the imperfection that I'm perfect. Okay? Own it. Own your power is the energy and the mantra for the month of December. What is the Queen of Cups speaking of for the month of December? This one wants to come? All right. Wonderful. Okay, look at that. Oh my God, look at the Queen of Cups. As you bring compassion to these wounds, as you bring compassion and healing to the past, I do feel a lot of the past energy. You begin small, because what you don't see coming is a brand new beginning that's coming. The Ace of Pentacles. A brand new solid start, which is on the way to becoming an emperor. Okay, we were clarifying the Queen of Cups. Okay, so being empathetic, being compassionate to yourself. Okay, recognizing that new growth is taking place. Okay, recognizing and honoring yourself. As you are compassionate, I do see victory. I see success. This is the Six of Wands. This is the energy of success. So I feel in this month, there are going to be many happy endings for people. There are going to be this place where you're going to be recognized as this beautiful person who has such a heartfelt energy, very loving energy, very compassionate. And it's going to be seen. I feel like you bring like this nectar and joy wherever you go. You're this joy bringer. You're this joy bringer. You're this, so perhaps some of you, I feel like, I don't know why I'm feeling like music. So some of you are singers. Some of you have a beautiful voice, musicians. So you bring this music, this energy to people that speaks and sings of love and joy. And people love to be around you. And you're going to be recognized and seen for that. Okay? So bringing in compassion. There's the Two of Pentacles. learning to bring the two parts in balance. Okay, the Two of Pentacles could be too much going on. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know which direction to do. Perhaps it'll be 2 job offers. Perhaps it'll be 2 love offers that come through. And you're wondering which one to take. Here it is. Be light on your feet. Go easy. Okay. Trust your inner guidance. And every experience is going to create a flowering. It's going to be very successful, whatever you choose. As long as it is you're choosing something that's heartfelt, that's true to you in your heart, it is going to be the right choice. It is going to bring in growth. It is going to bring in abundance. Okay, it's definitely bringing in abundance. What is this energy of judgment? Let's have a look at the energy of judgment. What is this judgment speaking of? Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Look at how many 6s I got in this reading. One more. 5 of Wands. And what do we have at the bottom? We got the Page of Wands. Okay, we got 3 pages. So there is a major new beginning that is going to be taking place in the month of December, or perhaps by the end of this year. Okay, major new starts for you. With this judgment, we got the Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. And we have the Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So I'm really looking at closing out some big cycles for you. So first, let's look at, where are you being called? You're being called. There is a calling that's coming in. Look at what is creating conflict in your life. Okay, how are you viewing conflict? 5 of Wands. We're looking at conflict. We're looking at the energy of conflict. Okay, someone's doing a win lose. Is there something where you can create a balance? Okay, which is the energy of 6. 6s are all about balance. Okay, can you give and receive in equal measure? And I'm seeing the teapot. Let's get together for some teas, some beautiful nurturing one-on-one times with family, with friends. Create stability. Perhaps there's a time for you to create stability if there's all this inner conflict that's going on. How is it that you can nurture yourself and nurture another person? Bring that part in balance. Offer emotional support to someone where you haven't before. Okay, have a look at what is filling your cup. And I do feel there's going to be a filling of your cup. Definitely filling of your emotional cup. Something that's going to make you very, very happy. Something where you were conflicted about, something there was a conflict on, whether it was a job, a relationship, and a home front. There's definitely in you, because what you're getting is, there it is. There's the Page of Wands, which you're not seeing. It's coming to you. This Judgment card is bringing this new passion, new inspiration, new joy, this excitement, like let's begin, let's work, perhaps a new way of doing something, a new position at work, a new relationship, a new home. And then there is lots to do. There's excitement of the newness. With it comes in lots of things to do, which can be fun, and sometimes we can get up in our heads about it. Okay, let's see the final messages coming in, which is the Ace of Swords, which speaks of utter clarity and illumination coming in. So what is being illuminated? What is this sword of truth bringing for us with peace in the month of December? Oh my God, how beautiful. The Lovers. Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh. And Temperance at the bottom of the deck. I'm loving how we are closing out the reading. Look at that. What is this illumination? What is this peace? What is this new beginning coming for you? This is definitely a new beginning in love, something you love. Decisions. I feel like with all of these 3, 4, 5 pages showing up in different parts, there's the Lovers, something you absolutely love. We'll start with the immediate energy, which is Lovers, is in a relationship. Clarity coming in, someone speaking their truth. Soulmates coming together, twin flames, the person you've always aligned with coming in, okay, speaking their heart's truth, speaking and wanting to have the stability, okay, wanting to create a happy home, that you are my happy home and I want to be with you and let's get together. And this is something that has been always your heart's desire. Okay, we got 2 aces with the Lovers. That's an immediate big energy in love. Now let's look at, if you are already in a committed relationship, there is a recommitment to love. There is a recommitment and an emotional birthing in that connection. Okay, if you're staying in that connection. Now let's move into work. There could be a new job offer. It could be a new. Let's start with a new job offer that comes in. It's completely emotionally fulfilling, and there's a choice you have to make. You'll have to leave something that you know before. So Lovers speaks of choice. Okay, but this feels like something that's going to be very mentally invigorating. I'm feeling a mental invigoration and an emotional invigoration. With mental and emotional charges coming together, it feels very aligned for you. Okay, now this could be that you are given a raise, you're given a new, you're looked at as a leader. So as you're given this leadership position that comes to you, that's very much in alignment with what you love. And this is something that you've already hoped for and wanted. And for some of you, I feel like there'll be choices. Okay, there'll be choices. And look at that. We got the swords, the mental energy, and we got the emotions. To me, the Lovers is that balance between the mind and the heart. Mind and the heart balance coming in together in this month is what we're feeling. This is what this illumination is taking place. How to bring that balance of divine masculine, divine feminine energies within you. Okay? And look at that. What you're not seeing is, and I said balance, and we're seeing temperance at the bottom of the deck. So this is divine protection. This is divine connections. This is a divine unfoldment that is taking place in your life in this month of December. It is taking you towards a closure. It is taking you towards closing of a old cycle, an old paradigm. Through this 1111 portal, you're going through a big shift, a big upgrade. You are releasing some of the past fears. You're integrating a lot of your lessons with the Judgment card. You're definitely integrating lessons. There'll be triggers that will take place in this month, of course, like always in our life. There will be trigger points. There will be points that will take you into the old web affairs. But again, I see a lot of growth. I see a lot of happiness. I see a lot of abundance. I'm seeing a lot of simplicity. Okay. When I say growth, wealth, and abundance, and then I talk about simplicity, I want you to know that is that you learn self-worth. As you tap into more of your self-worth, you're releasing the attachment to material needs. But as you release that attachment, material needs are met. As you release the attachment that I need to be with that person, boom, a new person comes in, or there is a shift in your love life. So as we release the need for a certain outcome to take place at a certain time in a certain thing, then the universe gets that free flow to be able to bring you your heart's desire. That's such beautiful energy. Because right after this, I'm going to be doing the reading on looking at the blessings that are unfolding. And I like to do a general reading first to see what's opening. And let's take a final message. If you'd like a personal reading, you can book with me. You can book a reading for upcoming year. We'll look into every month as to what's opening, and I'll put all the details in the description box of this video. We'll take a final closing message for the month of December, angels. Dharma unfolding. Yes, you are on the right path. Remember that every action, every word, every energy that you put out has reverberations in the universe, and what you give out is what you receive. And the final message is, yes, you are on your unfoldment with this Judgment card and the Dharma card, that taking one step at a time to happiness, taking one step at a time towards your happiness. So the title for this video is going to be, what brings you happiness? So I sent you a lot of love, a lot of happiness, and a lot of growth. May your colors shine through. This is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.